All right. Excuse me. Welcome, everybody. This is the Kubernetes SIG Architecture Production Readiness Sub-Project, or soon-to-be sub-project, meeting for whatever the date is today, December 4th, 2019. Looks like we have a light attendance today, so I think this will be a quick meeting. I didn't have much agenda other than go over the things that were in flight, given that this time of year everybody's busy, and let's just try and keep the ball rolling at least a little bit. So for me, the sub project, this will be a sub project that was approved. I have another PR out to actually add it to the SIG's YAML and all of that business. I never did follow up with on the KEP I was going to follow up on as far as getting those answers done. I'll try and ping him today and see if we have any progress. I did hear from Jorge about the field research. He put the information in the doc here. He said he couldn't make it, but basically he and Valerie have put together some questions, and as he says here, they're going to meet and put those together for final approval. Apparently there's the LTS working group has done a survey about some of these things, and so they're going to try and sync up on that as well. I do still think that the two things we need here are a sort of survey, like a Google form type of thing, and then also more free-form interview to get, elicit things people won't put down on a form necessarily. It looks like David and Jordan are not here, so nothing on postmortem. And Vish is not here, so nothing on effectiveness measures. And with that, I would open it up to anybody else who has an update for us.
I can probably make a very short update. Like, I think I was working with authors of free caps.
Yes.
And they were like pretty responsive in filling those and addressing my comments.
Okay.
I think I was mostly focusing on like the answers to existing questions, not really thinking what other things we should be asking for, which is like another thing that I would like to do. But regarding the existing questions, it seems that I have a bunch of thoughts like about how those should be formulated to better reflect what we are actually asking for. And I will try to send a PR with like how I think we should try to modify them. Probably, I guess not this week, probably like early next week or something like that.
Yeah, maybe I'll just cancel the one for next week. But anyway, yeah, given the light attendance today. And anyway, well, okay, that sounds great. Thank you.
So this might be obvious, but I have a question. So these production readiness, the questionnaire, these come up during a KEP that someone writes, is that right?
Yeah, so what we want to do, right, this is a pilot, so I don't know if we've put it in the KEP template yet, I don't think so, but what we'd like to do is make it part of the KEP process that people have to answer these questions. And I think that one of the things we haven't talked about is how we might refine those questions based on the stage of the KEP. Right? An alpha KEP is going to have maybe a little bit different. They're not going to have as much depth, but for a GA KEP, something moving to GA, we want to know that stuff ain't broke. So yes, to be short, the answer.
Gotcha. And then another thing is, I don't know if this is on topic, but I'm part of the CRE team here at VMware, and we recently developed a reliability review. It's kind of analogous to what the Google Cloud series do for an application, but it's Kubernetes specific. So I wasn't sure if you'd be interested in seeing some of the questions that we asked. They're much more kind of operator focused, but I'm not sure if they would be helpful for this.
That would be wonderful. Absolutely, okay. Would be helpful. Either a doc that you can share with the group, although there's no mailing list for the group, so it would be the whole SIG architecture, or you can put a PR out too, which would be fine, and say, here are some questions, and we can discuss it on the PR. But that would be awesome. Yes, that's exactly the kind of thing I'm hoping to see.
Okay, awesome. So I'll follow up as an action item on my end. Just run that through my manager, make sure she's okay with sharing that out, and then I'll probably just mention it next week and figure out if it's going to just be a doc share or a PR.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so I don't have much else right now. Like I said, with KubeCon and Thanksgiving, I was out all last week. So, but I guess let's plan. I'll decide later whether we want to have this meeting next week based upon whether it seems like people are around. And I don't know if the people on the call now expect they'll be here next week, but I will. And otherwise, we can potentially just update via email. And yeah, that's all for today, I guess. Thank you.
Thank you.